Ladies and gentlemen, Philip Rodriguez.
Too much naman. So, I'm glad to be here. So,
You know, I've always known you as the person that makes the best barong in the world. So akong pangutani mo una siguro as Philip is, where is the barong now? I remember the barong is supposed to be worn with leather shoes and khaki pants. You know, what I'm wearing now, it's the traditional way of wearing it, right?
Yes.
But I've noticed that there's so many different ways of wearing the barong now. In fact, yourself, you're wearing sneakers with this kind of barong-inspired outfit. So tell us, where is the barong now in 2025, Philip?
The barong now has become more pop, more, I would say, young in interpretation. We try to be more hip. Parang it has become a streetwear, reinterpreted into different like cotton material, not anymore the pinya, because we want to do it. Parang it's really become, it's not just for formal wear, but it has become a streetwear. So like this one, what I'm wearing now is for a resort. Like this is in cotton with mother of pearl embellishments.
Wow.
But and yet it looks like a barong.
Yeah, panalitan ako, Philip. I only wear barong on very special occasions, right? In fact, this is probably the first time that I'm wearing a barong this year, right?
Okay.
This year, huh?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
year. So I never dream of wearing a barong on the daily basis. Mas more likely pa I can wear like a suit more than a barong, because a barong is really like special, you know, like it's really for very special occasions. So now, what you have noticed and what you mentioned earlier is this particular outfit that you're wearing is actually beach barong. Where?
Yeah, it's a
this is part of
resort.
your line, right?
Yeah.
What line is
It's
this that you're wearing right now? This
It's-
beach-inspired barong. Go ahead.
This is my new collection for Cultura Atelier. I call it Isla by Filippo, because I'm reinterpreting the Cebuano wear into something more that's accessible. Actually, the word is accessible.
Accessible, okay.
That's why we have interpretations in short sleeves, long sleeves, but in cotton or in pinya cotton. And we have adapted it to a more youthful direction. So that's why we put icons, Cebuano icons. So my main purpose here is to really give a Cebu identity. Because cultura, this is being a cultura, so we're in a hotel, or we should be proud of who we are and what we are. So for my line in cultura, the Isla, it composes of men's and ladies wear, and it has 7 directions, 7 interpretations. One is we look back into remember in the olden times, every town, every home would have a ganchillo in their homes, the cortina or the bedspread or whatever. So we don't see that anymore, not much. But it was always a pride among Filipino homes to have those crochet, in other words, ganchillo. So I'm using the ganchillo as part of an embellishment, as part of our costume, as part, not really a costume, but because it's interpreted as, but as part of our daily wear. So, which is a very modern Filipino wear.
Explain to our viewers and to me, okay, unsa magyunda ng barong day? What makes barong a barong?
It has a touch of, this is what we wore during the colonial times and long before that. But it has been elevated to formal wear because we use the pinya fiber and with very rich embroidery, but to give it more accessibility to everybody. So, and with the modern times, we try to make it more, modern in different interpretation, younger. So people will still appreciate. So barong is parang it's a national costume, but then reinterpreted now. So to something more youthful, more accessible, and like we have a very more specific for different occasion.
Nabantayan ako sa mga barong yun, kaya na design dito sa tunga, di ba?
That's the main
Yeah,
character.
the main part of the barong, right?
Of the barong, yes. That's the main character, the yoke in front.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
because
that's really like what makes a barong, right? This
Yes,
part, right? It
yes,
could be
yes.
any material now.
yeah.
Now,
So-
you mentioned earlier that you have made barong into a kind of beach wear. That
Yes.
is unheard of. I've never even thought of that concept.
Correct.
Because what you always see in the beaches, nobody wears a barong in the beach.
Of
Right? So
course.
tell me about the big idea behind Isla by Filippo and what inspired you to do this?
with a lot of destination weddings, and then there's also beach weddings, so it could be very hot, it could be too formal. So we try to reinterpret the barong that is something more resorty, more cooler in terms of materials, so and then reinterpret it like maybe put a little, embellishment that is the mother of pearl, which is plentiful.
Yeah, this one, right? The mother of pearl, right?
Yeah, in Cebu.
Yeah.
So, and this was our main industries
Yeah.
for the
Shortcut, yeah.
fashion accessories. So, since there's a slowdown of our accessories business in Cebu, so I try to revive it in terms of as an embellishment in our barong, and it could also in our other Filipino dress. So that's how I reinterpret what Cebu is. Also, our other line also is I'm using a lot of Cebuano icons, so they'll have fun memories of Cebu. So if it's hiply done and with embroideries of a little mango here and puso and lechon, so things like that. So
these Isla by Filippo beach wear, barong inspired
more of a resort wear.
resort wear inspired by the barong, right?
Yes.
Is available exclusively at Cultura Atelier, or is it available elsewhere too?
Cultura and in my standalone store in another mall.
So it is available right there, Cultura Atelier.
Correct.
Before I let you go, Philip, I know you're busy. Why don't you invite our listeners and our viewers to please visit your section of Cultura Atelier and maybe perhaps check out your Isla by Filippo. Go ahead.
I'd like to invite everybody to appreciate and buy my new line, which is Isla by Filippo. Maybe you can get one that that will inspire you about what Cebu is all about. I mean, we need to be proud of who we are. So it's all there in Cultura and also in my other shop in Filippo.
Which is where?
Filippo Colegione.
And where's the location?
Ayala.
In Ayala.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to talk to a legend, an icon in fashion in the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, Philip Rodriguez. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you. My
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll just remove this thing, sir.
I forgot.